Let's go. You look very nice today, Clyde.
Thank you.
You trying to dress better?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I saw those headshots you
Yeah.
took.
Yeah, they were fire. People were hating on me though, but it's all good.
Were they calling you names?
They were just like, "Yo, this is AI," and I'm just like, "Y'all just never seen me with a fresh haircut and dressed up." So
They said you look like Allen Iverson?
no, like artificial intelligence.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm so handsome. So they were confused.
I liked your little smile, your little coy smile.
Yeah.
Real come hither.
Yeah, the guy would tell me what to do. Do you have headshots?
Like comedy headshots, not like professional work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
But I do hate the way the cameraman talks to you when you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
headshots.
He's like, lean
Give
like
me
this.
more. Ooh, like I hate it when they're like, "That's good, real good." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
That doesn't work on me."
You're just
Like you're gonna make me get more uncomfortable the more you compliment my look.
He's like, turn to the right, turn to the left, show those teeth.
Yeah,
And I looked, and the best ones were when I wasn't smiling. I was like, all right,
it is funny when they give you like a hypothetical to like feel. They're like, "All right, now your girl just left you, and you're outside on the porch watching the cars," or whatever, something stupid like that, and then you have to make that face, the corresponding face.
Was this a like professional guy you went to, or just like some
It was
random
Johnny
person?
Flash, John Cafaro.
Okay, I don't know if I
That
saw
would,
your.
you think that would be a funny sketch? Like the photographer just making up hypothetical scenarios.
Yeah.
And then you got to make that face.
Yeah, that'd
Let's
be
do it
funny.
right now, okay? You ready?
All right, yeah.
All right. You just saw a whale, and the whale popped out of the water and started speaking Chinese to you. All right, now.
What?
All right, now you just bought a rocking chair from a guy, and then he tried to sell you a grenade to go with your rocking chair. All right, now you just walked in on your brother, and he's touching his peen.
I think those are good.
Those were
All right.
kind of all similar. You
All
made
right.
very similar faces. You
All
want to
right.
do one for me?
Yeah, so we're at a bar, and a girl comes up to you and tells you that you're hot.
That's what I did.
It's a true story. We were at the bar, and some girl came up to you. She's like, "Hey, by the way, you're really hot."
Cute,
And
she said,
She
not
said,
hot.
she said you're really cute, and she was like, "I love your blue eyes." And Billy was just like,
I didn't.
He turned
I did
into
not
a-
handle it well. But if I could explain to the viewer, the reason is because she was with a guy, and she didn't say that. She said, she goes, "All the short girls think you're cute." So I thought, oh, she's setting me up with her friends because she's here with a guy. Turned out to be gay, but I didn't know that. I don't make judgments about people. So I was looking for her friends to be like, okay, which ones? Are they fat and ugly, or are they cute?
I was so hyped when she walked over, and as soon as you started talking, my heart dropped. I was like, oh my god.
I got her number. Never fear,
Yeah.
folks.
He got her number.
She came back in.
Yeah.
She forgot her coat. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, hussy.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, we back.
I'm glad that worked out.
You glad to be back?
Yeah, it feels great.
We're back under new leadership.
It's a sad day.
Is it a sad day?
I don't really know.
Were we not supposed to vote for Trump?
No.
Oh,
I mean, I
no.
I know you voted for Trump. That's why
Whoops.
I texted Billy before. I was like, maybe you should just stay home today.
Dang it.
I don't think you should.
I didn't know we weren't supposed to vote for. Is he a bad guy or something? He's not a fascist, is he?
I don't know what that means at all. But I know, yes, he is. The fuck? I know he's a liar.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
I'm,
I fudged up. I voted for the wrong guy. Did they give redos? Let's do it over.
wait, you actually voted for Trump?
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Oh my God! This whole time you're like RFK. You didn't.
Well, RFK dropped out, and he said, and he joined Trump's team. So the
You
only
and
way to
them
get
voted?
RFK into Washington was to vote for Trump,
Why'd you vote for Trump?
because I do not like the Democratic Party.
Oh my God! You're trying to ruin our listeners.
Well,
five of
no,
them.
that stuff is up. Stop treating people like you're better than them, like you're smarter than them. It's so demeaning. It's so talked down to.
People
That's
are-
why you lost. That's why your side lost. Stop treating people like that. Like they're all idiots. Oh, by the way, I'm stunned that the strategy of, hey, half of the country is stupid, idiot, racist, sexist morons. Would you like to vote for us? I'm shocked that didn't work.
I love that.
Maybe stop doing that.
I love that you didn't answer the question.
What?
I said, why'd you vote for Trump? And he was like, because Democrats. I just hate
Well,
you guys.
no. First of all, that's ironic that you don't like that because that's what the Democrats, that was their policy for everything. Trump sucks. Okay. I voted for Trump because I like RFK, and he said he would get RFK in to clean up all the health agencies. So I like that.
Okay.
I like his policy on immigration on the border.
Okay. Abortion? Keep going.
I mean, if you really want to hear it, I'll tell you. But
what? Please.
It's very frustrating that has become the question that people ask to determine whether or not you quote unquote support women. Are you pro-abortion or not abortion? I know plenty of women who hate abortion, and it's a pretty cruel procedure. Having said that, I think it should be left up to the woman. But in a country where it's 50-50, or close to that, where a lot of people are uncomfortable with abortion, which I don't think is that crazy when you think about what it is and how they do it. They pull a baby's body out of the mother limb by limb. People don't like that. Okay, I'm not mad at them. I don't think they're bad people. So the idea is you leave it up to the states, which I'm fine with. I would prefer to live in a state where it's legal so the woman can make that choice. But I understand people not liking it.
Okay, well, I don't understand at all. First off, we're older though. You're how old are you? 37?
Yeah.
Okay.
37.
Well, Billy's like around 30. You're like 29 or something like that. I'm
Correct.
32. So right now it's a little bit different if I got a girl pregnant. But if I was 20 years old, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, I have to get, this baby aborted. You know what I'm saying? I can't take care of this kid right now. I mean, I could, but it would just ruin my life. I'd probably ruin the kid's life. But that's what it is. The Republicans, they only care about their money and like their guns. They don't care about human rights at all, bro.
I think you got to stop saying stuff like that.
He said they're eating dogs and cats.
Yeah, I mean he's got a big mouth.
He said he would end the war in Russia and Ukraine in 24 hours.
I think he's probably not. I mean, I don't know if it's going to happen in 24 hours. I think he's probably the better bet to end that war than Kamala Harris is.
And he said that he's gonna. He said he just aiming at like. I feel like he's just aiming at like the dumb people. Like, first off, he changed his stance on like everything.
Yo, it's crazy that you're saying this stuff because Kamala Harris did that way more.
I didn't vote.
Okay.
I know it's gonna drastically increase my chances of getting girls.
That's why you do it.
That's why I vote. I think
that's why you vote for Democrats. That's why you support Kamala. That's why you asked me about abortion so you can look like the good guy.
I mean, yes, but yeah. but no, I am though. I'm all for human rights. There was a black lady. But I'm not gonna lie. I watched one of her interviews, Shannon Sharp interviews, and I had to turn it off in like 5 minutes. I was like, I don't know what she's talking about,
bro. She just is word salad city.
Yeah, well, that's what it is, word salad. And
she just says nothing,
and they messed it up with Biden, anyways. Like the Democrats, we don't necessarily deserve that, but we did vote for a dead guy.
Yeah,
and he did have.
And then
4
you
years.
acted like he wasn't dead, and everyone else that said he was dead was being mean or whatever, or they were fake news. It's like, no, we're all watching this guy. He's dead. Yeah. He's a corpse. I have a funeral for him. Wave the white flag. It's over. Give him some lemonade. Put him on the porch.
I didn't post anything about it. The only thing I thought about the post.
Oh, I'm eating people's posts up.
Oh, you are? Yeah. The only thing I thought about the post was, and I didn't post it, was, dang, she got spanked. So she got spanked bad. Like an episode of BET Late Night. That was the only thing that I wanted to say. That
I'm loving. I got to get off. It's not good for me, but I'm addicted to scrolling through people's doomsday posts.
I went through.
The world is over. Do you think the world is over? Do you think democracy is over?
No president has ever changed anything for me. The only thing that a president changed that affected me was when Michelle Obama took chocolate milk out of the schools. That's it. Other than that, no president. I've been broke since 2008, since I could vote.
Were you big mad when Michelle took chocolate milk out of the schools?
I was out of high school.
You said it affected you.
No, I wasn't out of high school.
You said it affected you.
I mean, I'm lactose intolerant, but it still made me mad.
Government overreach?
Yeah, I didn't like that, but it makes sense. Motherfuckers is fat as shit. Real shit.
Yeah, well, now we got RFK, and he's going to make us healthy again.
People are acting like the world's over.
Yeah, calm down, everybody. Relax. You're going to be all right. You're just giving the other people what they want.
If he doesn't put us in any wars, then I'm fine.
I mean, isn't he like the only president that didn't put us in any wars?
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure this current administration, I guess, not boots on the ground, but they sure sent a lot of money to fund wars.
And just some of the things, like he said he's gonna take tax off of overtime. Can't do that. It's not gonna happen. First off, because
Well, by the way, can I say one more thing about the abortion thing?
Yeah.
Is everyone's like voting as if abortion's on the ballot. Even if Kamala gets elected, she can't do anything. She can't overturn Roe v. Wade.
I mean,
So it's what it is what it is. It's you're not voting to make abortion more accessible than it is. That's what's done is done there.
I mean, but the states take control of, like, Democrat Republicans take control of the state. So when you leave it up to the states, I think that could change the the abortion thing.
But what I'm saying is she can't overturn Roe v. Wade, which is what left it up to the states. The Supreme Court already voted on that. None of those guys are going to leave office soon. They're all not near death, and it's a lifetime appointment.
I think you should be able. I think that they should be able to decide if they want to have an abortion or not. I'm just keeping it real.
No, I agree with that. But I also am sympathetic to the people that don't feel that way. Because if you know what an abortion is, it's not a fun, happy thing. It's pretty gruesome. It's pretty barbaric. So if a bunch of people that live in a certain state say, hey, we don't really want that in our state, I feel like I can respect that.
Yeah, like North Carolina and all the racist states.
I don't think it's spanned in North Carolina. I don't think North Carolina is that conservative. It was a swing state this year.
Was it?
Yeah. Come on, bruh. Educate.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Whatever. I got bigger problems.
Yeah, I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, I'm glad too. Now I can get off Twitter, focus on my fans, Like I said, I got bigger problems. I'm still mourning the loss of the New York Yankees.
Yeah,
that was
crazy.
That was a tough week.
Y'all are ass.
That Game 5 will forever haunt me. That fifth inning, the top of the fifth inning, was probably the worst 30 minutes in the history of the franchise. We all, for real, thought that we were going to come back from 3-0 on the 20-year anniversary of the Red Sox doing that to us.
Just dropping the ball.
And, I mean, it was all going so according to plan. Like, the first inning, Aaron Judge hits a home run after he stunk butt the whole playoffs. We go back with Jazz Chisholm, who's also sucked. They go back-to-back in the first inning. Yankees get a 5-0 lead. Garrett Cole is pitching lights out.
Cooking.
And then in the fifth inning, they load the bases with nobody out, and Garrett Cole gets back-to-back strikeouts. 2 outs, Clyde. 5-0 with 2 outs in the top of the fifth inning. That inning concludes. The score is 5-5, and the Yankees have made 3, count them, 3 boneheaded defensive plays.
Oh my gosh, it was 3, wasn't it? That play over the third.
Judge, Volpe, and Cole not covering first base.
Oh man, yeah, that was.
I mean, I had to have a talk with the Lord that night. I said, "What are you doing? What's the message here? Why could you possibly be that cruel to me?"
Yeah, I don't really blame Cole for not covering first base, though. I mean, I do.
What do you mean?
Definitely supposed to, but, bro, he just had bases loaded. He gave up 2 strikeouts. He's like, okay, fucking ground ball, finally. Someone's going to make this play.
Yeah, fine, but you still got to cover first base.
Yeah, definitely got to cover first base. And y'all definitely aren't getting Soto back. He's gone.
I wouldn't say definitely.
Nah, he's gone. He wants to win, and you guys aren't going to do it.
What do you mean? We just went to the World Series.
I mean,
who at least in the American League, the Yankees are going to be the favorite.
He can go to the Dodgers, though.
He's not going to go to the Dodgers, I don't think.
I mean, he could. He could go to the Dodgers, and he also could go to the Mets.
Also, like, how are the Dodgers? How are they doing that? How are they just signing everybody?
Because Ohtani took the deferred payment. They're not even
but
really
still,
paying
they
him
still
yet.
got Freeman, Betts, Kershaw, Glasnow, Yamamoto, Ohtani. It's crazy.
Listen to the Yankees fan saying how they get all these.
No, listen, I'm not mad at it. I am happy for them. Or I'm not happy for them, but I respect. Yeah, why wouldn't you try to get everybody? It's just crazy to me that, like, what are the Yankees doing? How come we can't pay people like that?
You guys do. You have so many players. You got what's his name? The dude with the dude that looks scary as shit when he's up there batting. Stanton. You guys got Stanton. You guys got Judge.
Yeah.
You guys got Soto. You guys got Chisholm. He's a decent player.
Right, but Soto we haven't signed yet. and Chisholm is not expensive. I'm saying every like big contract they just give it out. The Dodgers, I don't understand how.
Yeah, they had
Like if the
3
Yankees
MVPs.
were the Dodgers, the Yankees would be like, oh, we don't have enough money to sign Soto for sure. But the Dodgers are gonna just offer him $600 million like it's nothing.
Yeah,
I don't
and
get it.
they had 3 MVPs too. You guys were cooked. You guys were never gonna win that.
If we won that game 5, which obviously we should have, and also I mean people keep saying like acting like it was the most lopsided World Series. I understand what you're saying. Like the Yankees have a propensity to blow it, but the Yankees should have won Game 1.
What was the score? I don't remember.
It was a walk-off grand slam
Ooh,
from Freddie Freeman.
My
Maybe you
gosh.
shouldn't say should have, but they very easily could have won Game 1.
Yeah,
Game 2, they lost. Game 3, what happened in Game 3? Game 3, they lost again. They were horrible. Game 4, obviously they won, and they should have won Game 5. So Game 1 and Game 5, they kind of should have won.
yeah.
So I don't know why everyone's acting like it was like a foregone conclusion.
How long were you sad for? Like actually, like
I'm pretty good. I get over it pretty quickly.
how fast?
I would say like 2 hours. I was fine.
2 hours? Damn. Yeah. When the Phillies lost, it took me about 3 full days.
But the fact that we were down 3-0 helped. It was like, all right, even
Yeah.
if we won that game, we still had to win twice in LA. Like if that was Game 7, that would have hurt.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about the election. So like when Trump wins and Kamala loses, that's the only time that girls get to feel what it's like to have your team lose.
Yeah, exactly.
And be
exactly.
helpless.
It is. That's 100% true.
Yeah, you're helpless
That is
about
their
it.
sports team. Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't do nothing. You're just watching it happen, and you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
But you got all your
and
hope in.
like I bet some of them are like, why do I even root for this team? Like that's kind of how I feel sometimes about the Giants. I'm like, I wish I just was never a Giants fan.
Oh yeah, they suck. But the girls are crushed, especially the girls in New York. They are crushed.
I mean, I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
It's okay. Like you're gonna be okay. And like the whole thing about like she lost because she's a woman. I hate to tell you, she lost because she was a shit candidate, and because of all the stuff with Biden, and they just inserted her. 100 days out. But like she didn't do a single interview, like a podcast long form interview where she was just like being normal, answering questions on. She didn't do any of that. So like I don't know what to tell you.
No, she
It's
didn't.
not because she's a woman. She stunk as a candidate.
Yeah, but people aren't going to vote for women, and then secondly, they're definitely not going to vote for a black woman. So.
I don't think that had anything to do with it, to tell you the truth. I really don't.
The Hispanic, the male Hispanic vote was crazy. It was like all Trump. Someone broke it down though on my Twitter. On my
He killed her.
Instagram. I think they said that most Latino men are like a lot of them are white, and they're like white passing, and even when they go home, they think they're better than the brown people.
I guess. I mean, maybe we should stop making everything about race and gender and all that stuff because maybe it doesn't work.
It's hard.
Maybe
to
that's
not,
a good lesson.
Though.
What do you mean?
It's hard to not do that. I'm black. The fuck?
Well, maybe that's what Kanye was talking about.
What?
Stop seeing yourself as like part of a group. Like you're just you. You're Clyde Mack. You're the one and only. You're a god. You're a black king.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't tell you how to feel, but
yeah,
it's just getting exhausting. This whole like,
yeah, I'm sure it is.
She lost because she's a woman.
I feel so bad for you.
You don't have to feel. My guy won. You don't have to feel bad for me. Although my guy was RFK, but he won. Secondhand. Whatever, folks. We're all Americans, right? You know.
Yeah.
It's all gonna be all right, guys.
Yeah.
It's all gonna be all right.
As long as we don't go to war.
Either way, you're gonna be dead in 60 years, so don't worry about it. Don't spend too much time worrying about it. Hug your loved ones. That's how I felt after the Yankees loss. Just hug your loved ones. Remember the good times.
And everything's gonna be okay.
And everything's gonna be all right. Did you go to the marathon? This past weekend was the New York City Marathon.
Yeah, I saw.
Big weekend. New York City Marathon, and then daylight savings that night. I had an idea. What if people started the marathon at 10 p.m., gained an extra hour, and just added it to their time? Is that something?
Why would they gain?
Well, because you know how we gained an hour for daylight savings?
Yeah, but why would they want to gain an hour? They want to.
What I mean is, it's 12 o'clock, and then all of a sudden it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So if you start the marathon at 10, you run to 12. All of a sudden you're running for 3 hours, but it's only 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because time stands still.
I get it. I don't know why people did it though.
The marathon.
Yeah, I mean, I
think
guess it's cool
just for bragging rights.
for bragging rights.
I think it's the only reason.
Yeah. Just to feel cool. You know.
I get like you feel like you accomplished something.
Yes, the signs were so funny. That my favorite sign was, "You could have just done therapy." You know,
they made fun of the Yankees a lot on the signs.
on the sign.
That hurt my feelings.
Yeah, 26 miles. That shit is so stupid. It took people like 4 hours.
Yeah,
Like
I know a guy who runs it every year, and it takes like 10 hours.
that's
He just basically walks.
yeah. I saw mad people walking. I was like, yo, this is not good. It was dumb.
So you went, you saw.
Yeah. My buddy was running it, and I was right next to him. So I was like, all right, let me see where you're at. And then he did it.
Is it actually fun to go watch your friend at the marathon? Like, don't you see him for like 10 seconds and then
Yeah.
just turn around and go home?
It was real fast. It was fun though. Like everyone's like cheering. People were like shaking hands, and it's funny to watch like the kind of people that do it and the people that are taking it mad serious. Like this like African dude, yo, he was dodging everybody. That shit was
I
so
love that.
funny.
Just running, like weaving through the crowds trying to get the best time.
Yeah, like I don't know, you're just not gonna beat a Kenyan.
I'd like to run the marathon, but like run the whole thing like a weirdo. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Just like the whole 26.2 miles, I want to run like this.
You'd be everywhere.
For 26.2 straight miles.
Yeah.
I think I'd get on the news if I did that.
Yeah, like have like a fake baby stroller or something.
Local man runs entire marathon like a freak.
You think you could run 26 miles?
Yeah, obviously. I've seen some of the people that do it. I could do it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I have a bad knee. It would be bad for my knee.
Yeah, horrible.
You know, I honestly don't really have any desire to do it.
I thought I did until I saw them do it, and I was like, "This is stupid as shit. What you guys doing?"
Also, you have to pay. Don't you have to pay? You have to pay like a decent amount of money to do it.
Yeah. You got to pay. You got to get on a wait list to sign up. It's like,
It seems crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's too many people. Like I wouldn't want to run next to that many people
and you could just go there.
and just run.
Yeah, like you could just pull up. Like you just walk in. Like, yep, I'm ready. As soon as they start, you just go off from the side and you just start running with them. Like, it's really not that crazy.
A friend of mine had a funny idea of like his girlfriend running the marathon, and then him being at a wheelbarrow, and his girlfriend just pushing him the whole time in the wheelbarrow.
That'd be so funny.
He's like got a big drink with a straw in it.
Yeah, he voted for Trump.
No, you know him. He didn't actually. I don't know who he voted for, but it wasn't him.
Who was it?
Cody.
Oh.
Cody Dav.
Yeah, he definitely voted for Kamala.
Yeah, it's like Trump won the popular vote. So all you people acting like you're zinging somebody or insulting people by saying you probably voted for Trump. It's like they're in the majority. You are not.
Oldest
You're
president.
the weirdos here.
Oldest president to get elected. He's 78 years old.
He's old.
What the fuck?
But
dog?
you got to admit, his stamina is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. He's like from another planet.
You ever see his diet? He basically he eats a lot of like McDonald's and KFC and Diet Coke. It's crazy because he says it's clean. That's what he says. He says it's clean.
I heard him say one time because he's like, if I get McDonald's, like I always got to worry about people like messing with my food, putting stuff in it because he's Trump. So he's like, but if I get McDonald's, like they're not gonna mess with my food. I know that like I can eat this and not die.
Yeah,
right away.
Yeah.
So I think that's why he does.
He might be good. He's never drank or smoked or anything like that. So
yeah, it's amazing what that'll do for you. Staying off the cheech and chom.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Yeah, we got to get it right. Do you? I kind of like daylight savings. I don't know why everyone freaks out about it. It's fun.
It's still dark at 5 though.
I know, but I like that. Just to like a change of pace. I don't want it to be dark at 5 for the whole year, but like it's fun to like just have a little change of pace. You know, just all of a sudden one day you're like, oh, it's dark and it's 5 o'clock. That's cool.
Yeah, definitely sits me down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to get off work. I used to be like, yo, I'm about to go do something. Now I'm just like, all right, I'm about to just go home.
Yeah, it's already nighttime.
Yeah, I'm about to just go home, chill, play a game.
Isn't it crazy? This is what I was thinking about today. What nighttime does to the mind. Like you could be like chilling, you're fine, you're happy all day, and then all of a sudden it's time to sleep, and just like all of your worst fears and all your demons come out and shake you awake and remind you you're gonna die and your parents are gonna die and just all the horror. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like you go all day without thinking about it, without having a bad thought, and then as soon as it's time to fall asleep, your brain's like, "Hello, knock knock." remember that unpaid bill you have?
Nah, it doesn't happen to me.
Yo, I got my first ticket for jumping the turnstile this weekend.
Oh,
So annoying. I could have gotten away too, but I was nice.
Wait.
I had a friend with me, and so I gave him my Metro card, and then I just hopped it. And then as soon as I hopped it, I saw the cops, and I was like, all right, the A train was over there, the 2-3 was over here. I was supposed to take the A, but the cops were standing right there. So as soon as I hopped it, I saw them, and I was like, we're going this way. And I just went down to the 2-3 real quick, and I saw them go down. They were chasing me. So I saw them go down, but I just acted like I didn't hear them. They're like, sir, excuse me, sir. So I saw them go down the opposite staircase, and I could have turned around and went right back up, but my friend was right there, and I didn't want him. He was visiting, so I was like, I don't want to involve him because like they're gonna see him and be like, "Where's your boy?"
Yeah.
You know. But I could have turned around, went right back up, and ran to the A train and been fine. But,
Yeah. Oh, because they were on the opposite side.
like
Okay,
you know how
no.
there's multiple staircases you can go down. So I went down one. I started walking. And I saw them walking down the other one.
Oh, you didn't
So I was
turn
like,
around?
oh, all I have to do is go right back up this staircase and run to the A.
Oh,
and they'll
damn.
never get
what was it? What street was this? What subway station?
This was at where was this? I want to say Union Square.
Oh, that's the worst one to jump.
No, was it? Yeah. Maybe it was West 4th. I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, it was right away. I saw him. I was like, man, I didn't even look.
Are you gonna pay it?
Yeah, I guess. I'm going to wait.
Yeah.
I'm going to make him sweat a little bit.
Yeah. I got one when I first moved here. I haven't even thought about it. So they're
You,
burnt.
you never paid it?
Hell no.
What happens if you don't pay it?
Nothing. They can't take you to jail. You just pay it. They might like add on to it, but I don't give a fuck. I'm never paying that shit. That shit I'm never
That's
paying for.
allowed? Are you sure there's not a warrant out for your arrest?
Nah. They don't do that anymore with subway fines.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I don't have to pay it?
I mean, you probably should, but I'm not going to.
Why? What's the difference between me and you?
Because, I mean, I don't know. You do stuff by the law. I would have ran.
I could have. If my friend wasn't there, I would have made it.
Yeah, no, actually.
And also, I was wearing a big red hat, too, and I'm tall. So they got me.
Yeah, that was the only time. Actually, the only time I ever went to jail was for a $25 fine, which is crazy.
Just like they had a warrant out because of your unpaid fine?
Yeah, they had a warrant out, and I went to jail. It was pretty.
The worst is just standing there. Like they insist on making you feel like a kindergartner. Like, you know what I mean? Like when a cop catches you for something like that, and they're like, "What were you thinking there?" And you're like, "Dude, you got me. Just write me this stupid ticket and leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
Stop acting like you're my dad."
I love when people really
Or like
know
I'm
the
supposed
law.
to be scared of you. Like, what are you gonna do? Write this stupid ticket, make yourself feel good.
Yeah, like you guys are fat as shit. I will run right
You're
now.
losers.
You guys are not catching me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love when people really know the law and they like argue with the cops. That shit is so funny. They're like, my Fourth Amendment right, and the cops sitting there like, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know any of that shit. Listen, you're going to jail. They look so dumb.
Yeah, I mean the cops in New York are not. They're not like physically intimidating at all anymore.
No,
They're
are
like
not.
the most scrawny little punks. You know.
That's what, like, where I'm from and probably where you're from, the cops are people who wanted to be cops their like entire life. They like want to help, they want to serve people. But in New York, it's just people who need jobs. I think they're like, yo, I need a job.
They're
So,
all like
so-
5'8",
Yeah, they're all.
like slick backed hair and like skinny. I could
Yeah.
beat all of them up.
They're
They're
all
lucky they
losers.
got a gun. Tell you that right now, officers. You're lucky. You're strapped.
But like I've been thinking like, I don't think American prisons are scary enough. I don't.
They're
Like-
not. What about like the things they do to men do to other men in prison? That scares me.
I
Is that
think-
not real?
Yeah, I don't think that's really real. Like I know for some instances it's real, but I mean for most of it, because what I've heard is that jail's a really homophobic place. Like you can't act like that. But I don't know if like
What would you do to make it more harsh? Just like wake them up at 5 a.m. every day.
like stuff like that,
Make it
because
like boot camp.
Because my thing is, how do you go back to jail? How do you go to jail and you get out and you do the same things and go back to jail? That means it's not scary enough.
I feel like it's just like an easier life for some people. Like
Maybe.
rather than have to worry about like making money and paying their rent or whatever, you just go to jail and they feed you and you sleep and
Yeah, you get to play basketball.
you're just
You're
with
like,
your homies.
you're like hanging out with the guys all day.
The tough part is there's no girls.
Yeah, that's the worst part. That's what I feel like I would hear if they sentence me. They'd be like, "You're sentenced to life without bitches," and I'd be like, "Damn, this is sad."
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine a judge sitting in front of me. He's like, 30 years. I'd be like, "Yo, kill me now, bro. I cannot do that."
I would for sure try to escape. Why? Don't they ever consider that as like a problem? Like if you give somebody 30 years, why wouldn't they I would just try to escape every day.
Yeah, same.
It's like, what are you going to do? Oh, put me back in jail? I'm guess what I'm doing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Guess what I'm doing? I'm going to try to get out of here again. So we're going to do this every day until you let me go, or you're just going to let me go. But I'm going to be raising hell in here every day until you either kill me or let me go.
Then they put your ass in solitary confinement, and then you ain't going nowhere. You're going to go right back to your cell and be like, "I'm never doing that again."
Yeah. Well, that's funny to go to jail for like something not that big a deal, and then you just spend the whole time in solitary confinement because you just won't stop acting out.
Yeah, yo, there was a court case a while ago when the guy was gonna get the death penalty, and everyone was like, "Yo, don't like sign this petition to get this guy not murdered." So I saw that there was like 5 people murdered, like by death penalty that week. So I went to go look at one of the guys to see if they were all sketchy. So the one guy, he like murdered someone in a robbery, and then he murdered someone in jail. So then he goes to court, and then they give him like the death penalty. So he goes to his room right away and kills his roommate who was in there for like a car crash or something.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, fuck. I think jails all mentally challenged people though.
Yeah,
like the people who are in school, you're like, "Yo, this dude's dumb as shit," and then they just do something dumb.
Oh, there's a bunch of retards in jail.
Yeah, fuck jail.
Numbers on them. Yeah, I would be. I don't want to go to jail, but I'm curious what it's like. So if they could let me like a simulated version of it, I would want to know.
Like you would do 60 Days In. You ever watch that show? It's like regular people.
I would do that.
You would do that?
Yeah, I would do that. Especially if they like paid me or something, paid my rent for a year or something like that. I would do it. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the food looks crazy though.
Yeah, it does just look like it looks like it's all slosh,
all mush, and the people aren't washing the dishes good.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck. How do y'all go back to jail? How do you go to jail and then go back to jail? It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand that. You guys, if you went to jail,
when you say you guys,
I'm talking about anybody who's been to jail and then you go back to jail, like for doing something dumb, for selling drugs twice.
Come on now.
You're an idiot.
What's up with that? Yeah,
Get it,
you idiot.
Get a job.
Wow, you're starting to sound like a Republican.
I don't care. You know, I don't see how you go back to jail. I would wear a suit and tie every day as soon as they let me out. Real shit. I would be, and plus I'm addicted to my phone. I would get in jail and I would be freaking out, like checking my phone, think about who's trying to message me and shit. And people definitely forget about you when you're in jail.
They don't let you have your phone in jail.
They don't. That's what I'm saying. I'd be freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'd be tripping.
They should let you have a phone in jail. It's the least they could do.
No, they shouldn't.
I didn't know you were this against the incarcerated population.
Yeah, I wanted to be a cop so I wanted to be a cop, and then I got like, the cops like arrested me for some bullshit that I didn't do. They said I stole a phone or something like that, and they had me like out in the street in handcuffs for like a half hour, and I didn't do anything. So then I didn't want to be a cop. So then I wanted to be a correctional officer. Like I wanted to be like in the jails, like policing the jails. And then they were basically, what happened was they were like, "You don't have any weapons," and I was like, "What the fuck? What is this?" They give us like mace, and these dudes have big ass knives. I'm like,
"Oh, you don't get any weapons as a correctional officer?"
No, they have no weapons.
What?
Yeah, I was like, nah, fuck that.
That's enough already.
You set me up.
We got to make this country great again.
And people say that when you're a correctional officer, it feels like you're in jail because you're going in there, getting locked up, you're getting locked behind the shit, all that shit. It's just all bad.
You got to wear that uniform. Kind of looks like a prisoner's uniform. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Do you know somebody who keeps going back to jail?
Yes, many people.
They keep going back?
Yeah, they just keep going back. I don't understand it. Like,
Maybe they like it. Maybe it's like those people that go to Disney World every year. It's like,
I got a cousin. He was telling me a story. He said it so nonchalantly. He was talking about like a girl. He was like, yeah. So I was on the run and I had a gun in my car and drugs. I was like, you're an idiot. And he tried to make it better. Like, you don't know what I've been through. I was like, yo, listen, that's dumb.
yeah.
Don't talk to me.
Talk to the hand. I missed that. I want to bring that back.
Talk to the hand.
Talk to the hand, and I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever I say bounces off of me, sticks to you.
That's good.
I like those
If
a lot.
someone said that to me in an argument, I'd be distraught.
Oh. Spell distraught.
DISTAUGHT.
You got to think through it.
Did I fuck it up?
DISTA is how you spell distraught.
RAUGHT.
Boom.
That's what I said the first time.
Boom. Give this. No, you didn't. You forgot the R.
Distraught.
But you got it right in the second time. Good for you. Oh, I wanted to ask you about this. I saw an interview with Olivia Rodrigo. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, super. Oh my gosh, I got the crazy story about Olivia Rodrigo. But go ahead.
Like a personal story?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, okay. She was on one of those late night programs, and she said that one of the first questions that she asks a guy on dates is she says, do you want to go to space? And if they say yes, she doesn't date them because she says it feels like you're just a little too full of yourself if you want to go to space. It's weird to her.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
I kind of agree with her.
That sucks.
It's not that I'm against going to space, but I'm just picturing the type of guy that would want to go to space. Now, what's unfair about that is that she leads the witness and she asks, like, if you ask me just yes or no, do you want to go to space? I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll go to space. But if he starts on his own, starts talking about like how much he loves space and how much he wants to go, I 100% agree that that's a red flag, that dude's weird. Like, what's wrong with Earth? You're such a nerd, you can't make it here, you got to go to a different planet.
That is such a setup question, though. Like, who's gonna say no?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Who's gonna be like,
that's the
nah,
only unfair part about that.
I don't want to go to space.
But yeah. I agree with you completely that if the guy unprompted is like a NASA nerd and he's wearing like a NASA shirt, those guys are weirdos. I completely agree. I get where your head's at with that. Because I don't like the space nerds they're a whole different breed. Like, I honestly feel like it's people that they got nothing going for them on this planet. So they're they're just imagining that the next planet is going to be better.
That's so dumb. That makes me so mad because like, even as humans, we should want to do anything cool. That made me mad.
Yeah. Like I
still
said,
love her though.
It's not fair that you would ask them the question and then get mad at them for saying yes. Like, obviously, if you just were like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? You want to go to space? I would be like, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Imagine saying no to that, Olivia. Come on.
Right. Imagine like you're all like hyped to go on this date and then everything's going well. She asks you that and you're just like, and things change. You're like, what? Like, what is space? No, I don't even know what you mean.
You're like, I'll cancel our reservations. Sorry.
But yeah, with Olivia Rodrigo, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with Olivia Rodrigo, so I was with like one of my girlfriends, and her like album had just came out, and
when you say one of your girlfriends, not you're saying like a friend that's a girl.
No, like a girlfriend.
You were dating this girl.
I was dating this girl.
Okay.
And then Olivia Rodrigo, like her album came out, and this girl, she would play it on the Alexa real loud all the time, and she would sing certain parts, and I'd be like, oh, that was weird. I'd be like, it'd be like just like basically like, I don't need no man, or like you like, you know, you didn't deserve me and all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
And then the girl breaks up with me, and then I hear some of the songs again. I'm like, yo, she was giving me signs the entire time.
And it's crazy. That girl's like 19 or 20 years old, which like much respect to her for the success she had. But like, I mean, don't you feel a little stupid, girls that are like 28, 29, 30 years old, and you're like passionately singing along with an 18-year-old who just got dumped by her high school boyfriend? Like, don't you feel a little pathetic? Isn't that, you know what I mean? Don't you feel a little bit like ew about yourself inside?
I hate
That
it.
this is your idol? You know what it was like to be an 18-year-old girl and be emotional about your first breakup. That's what this girl's going through, and you're singing along as if you can relate in your 30s and you've just had your 6th consecutive breakup because you refuse to admit that you might be part of the problem.
A lot of these girls suck.
They just suck. You know,
just
they act
suck.
like it's men that suck exclusively. Yeah, sure, men suck. I got news for you, ladies. You're not great either.
Not
all right?
great. You guys aren't good.
Yeah, so stop acting like
You're
it's
annoying.
all us that ever make mistakes.
You're needy. You put your cold feet on us. That's not that cool.
I kind of like that though. I like cold feet.
Whoa. I mean, I kind of do. It's like a funny thing, but like sometimes them bitches be real cold.
Yeah, but it's like a cold pillow. It feels good.
Nah.
sometimes.
The girls I like, they be like to put that shit like under my shirt and on my belly and shit. I'm like, all right, you're bugging.
Yeah, that's weird.
You are bugging. But girls definitely, like when a girl breaks up with a guy, they have been thinking about it for 6 months.
Oh yeah.
When they bring it up to you,
Uh-huh.
it's over.
The timeline between, like, say a guy is thinking about breaking up with his girlfriend, he probably does it within 2 weeks max, right?
Yeah.
A girl, the timeline between when she first starts thinking about it and when she actually does it is, like you said, maybe probably 6 months.
Yeah. 6 months. That's what it is.
That we just kept spending money on you, just kept trying real hard, and you knew the whole time. You knew.
The whole time.
You
And
knew. With every plate of salmon that you ordered, you knew.
They already got their next guy in mind.
Oh, brutal.
It's horrible.
Right in there.
It's all so bad.
I'm acting like that happens to me a lot. I hardly ever make it to the 6-month mark, but I'm just sticking up for my boy.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, you've only done that once, right?
Once, yeah, but I seen it. There was this girl that she was like, me and this girl have been flirting for years. She was in a relationship for like 13 years. She breaks up with her boyfriend. I'm like, all right, this is my time. And then she gets a new boyfriend in like 3 weeks. I was like, oh, she been wanting to break up with this dude for a long time.
She's one of those people. Some people can't be single. Just, I have a friend like that. As soon as he breaks up with the girl, within 3 months, he will have a new girlfriend.
That's sickening.
Yeah, that's bad behavior.
Yeah, those whatever.
I had another thing.
Squirrels.
Squirrels. The death of Peanut the squirrel. Did you see that?
Yeah, my brother is
He's
up in arms.
He's torn up.
Yeah, he's torn up about it.
And that's such a funny story.
Yeah.
I know it's so funny to watch people like, no, but seriously, if the government can come into your home and kill your squirrel, it's like, how am I supposed to not laugh at this, dude? Like, I get what you're saying. I get that it's like mean, but come on, it's a squirrel. What are we doing here? His name's Peanut.
Yeah.
Peanut the squirrel.
Yeah, I agree with it though. I agree with him going in and getting
You agree with them killing him?
this. I mean, killing it is crazy,
That's crazy.
but
I guess the idea is it can't just go on its own. Like, it's gonna die anyways. So the humane thing to do is just euthanize it.
yeah, I mean, killing it is crazy, but having a squirrel as a pet, that's not good. It's
Why not?
Because it's crazy. Squirrels are crazy. Squirrels are nuts. You can't have these
Squirrels are
foreign-
nuts.
Yeah, squirrels are nuts. That was good. You can't have these exotic pets. Whenever you
Not
watch,
exotic.
I mean, they're not like home pets. Like you can't have them.
It's
They're
weird
not
to me
fun.
what people decide are home pets. Like, why is like those big, huge dogs? There are home pets, but you can't have a little squirrel.
I mean, they are domesticated still.
That's people's favorite word. They're domesticated. That squirrel looked pretty domesticated.
Yeah, in the pictures.
Trained. All that means is that, like, from birth, all they know is living with humans, and that squirrel, I think, fit that category.
R.I.P. Peanut though. That was really sad.
Yeah, it's one of those stories that I just can't help. I mean, I can't help but laugh.
Yeah.
I don't, I'm
Yeah.
sorry that that's the way I am. But if you try to get me to like get seriously emotional about Peanut the squirrel, it just ain't happening.
No. Yeah. No.
I mean, rip to him.
Yeah.
But I watched the interview of the guy. Like, the guy was like on the morning news the next day. He was like sobbing,
Oh no.
and his wife was like crying on his shoulder, and he's like, "They just came in, and they made me sit down." And they kept asking me all these questions, and then they just took my squirrel and they killed it. I'm like,
That's like
dying laughing. I'm like, that sucks, dude, but come on.
Get it together.
I'm like, you can't come on the news crying about your squirrel. Don't we have bigger problems than your dead squirrel? With all due respect, sir.
Fuck.
But, I guess an animal dying. And anytime an animal dies, that's an easy way to take over the news cycle. Harambe,
Yeah.
that dude, Tillicum,
Yeah.
I also read this thing about elephants, that elephants see humans the way humans see dogs. They're like, oh, they're cute.
I would say that, but I just watched a video of a guy absolutely murdering. I mean, this elephant murdered this guy, just stomping on him. The dude looked like
That's bad elephant.
he looked like an empty shirt. Like, it was just, I got to show you that video. It was nuts.
What was happening? Like, was
He
he
just-
was he
No, he was
Messing with
he was
the
just in front. I mean, he had to have been, but he was just in front of it. The elephant just takes his two like arms and he just stomps on the guy, like definitely killing him, like for sure. No
knew what
accident.
he was doing?
Yeah, knew what
Murder.
he was doing. Yeah,
Elephant jail, which I guess is the zoo, which we do to them for no reason.
yeah, that's sad. I don't understand zoos.
Yeah, me neither. Can we get rid of zoos, Donald? Please. Donald's your loyal servant here. One-time voter.
I guess if it's about, like, hey, like these animals are in danger and we gotta like do something about it, then that's fine. But like the main reason I want to go to the Bronx Zoo is to see the African dogs. African dogs run so much. They have like such complicated systems, and then you put them in a cage. That's nuts. That's not.
Oh yeah, and then they're just trapped in there. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they're
brutal.
just like, why would I want to go see that? Like,
I can't imagine because when I go on the subway, I get I don't know if it's like me getting older or what it is, but recently I get so claustrophobic on the subway.
same.
Like as soon as I get like within walking distance, I'm out. I'm like, get me out of this box.
Fuck, I hate it.
Yeah. So that's like, I guess, what an animal feels like when we zoo it up.
There's one thing that the subway really teaches me, like one thing about life, is some things are too good to be true. You see a subway, like you see a car here with a lot of people, and you see the one next to it, and there's like no one in there. Don't go in the one where no one's at, because there's a reason why no one's in there. Someone just took a dookie.
Someone threw up.
Someone threw up. There's like a guy smoking. There's a guy naked. There's like
Pooped all over himself.
It's-
That's a common thing. I feel like if you go late enough on the subway, there's a guy just laying in his own poop.
in New York. If something looks too good to be true, don't do it. They say that They say don't be a follower in New York. If you see people going one way and no one's going the other way, go where the other people are going.
Go where the mass.
Go where the group's going.
That sounds like a Kamala voter right there, folks, doesn't it?
I mean, you gotta be safe, you know.
Yeah.
Yo,
go with the flow.
Yo,
Go with the flow.
my bike got stolen.
No.
Yeah, that
Was it tied up? Was it?
Yeah, it was all locked up. I went outside and the lock was just laying on the ground.
No.
If I find whoever's took my bike, and I've been looking,
Same
my eyes,
here.
my eyes been like this.
Yo, now there's 4 eyes out there looking for you, bike thief.
I already got a plan. I'm throwing something right in their spokes. They're gonna fall. But I paid for this bike. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Give me that shit back.
Well, they didn't pay for it. Where was it stolen from?
Park Slope.
Ah, it's kind of a nice neighborhood.
Yeah. But yeah, they stole the shit on my shit.
Do you have any leads? Do you have any clues? Do you
No,
have any?
absolutely
I'd
not.
love to launch an investigation if that's okay.
Yeah.
When did you
can do
lose
that.
it?
This was like 3 weeks ago.
Come on, dude. Why would you wait 3 weeks to tell me? I could have solved this case.
That shit is already
I'm like
painted.
kind of a detective. I'm pretty good.
It's already painted and turned into an e-bike. If you notice, all of the e-bikes have black tape around them, so you can't see the frames of the bikes. All of the delivery bikes, they all got black tape on them because they're stolen bikes.
But oh. You're not saying like the city bikes. You're saying
No. Yeah, the delivery bikes, they're all just stolen bikes with their
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do they do that? They buy their own material to make them e-bikes?
Yeah. They put like these they put like a contraption that helps the pedals move without like you touch. It's kind of like an e-bike. You touch it and then it starts spinning. So
I'd like to learn how to do that. That'd be good.
yeah.
Oh, I meant to say this: if we settle outer space, like Elon Musk wants to go to Mars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would you like to live there?
Would I like to live at Mars? No. Mm-mm. Nah, I love the world.
Same here.
I think it's great.
We could probably. What should we use it for though? If we get life on Mars, like first of all, we should settle. We should give the Palestinians or the Jews Mars. One of them should get Mars, or we can send them both there and be like, do that shit up there. Leave Earth alone. All right, we've had enough of you.
We don't have time for this.
Yeah. That's my platform. Send the Jews to Mars.
Huh?
That's the Jew planet.
Fuck. Yeah, that'd be so funny. But yeah, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go to live. Fuck no.
It would be cool to like settle Mars and then just dedicate it to like one thing. To be like, this is like the football planet. This planet is gonna be nothing but football stadiums.
Oh yeah, they go
and,
there.
Man caves. It's gonna be this planet to have just a giant man cave planet. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I would go.
You're like, your girl's like, what are you doing tonight? And you're like, I'm going to Mars. Yeah. Watch the game.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Girls go to Jupiter to get more stupid, or boys go to, damn, I forget it.
We should separate the men and women, like they used to do in the 50s. It's not like we can't visit each other, but like you go to Mars, it's like that's our planet. You got to sign. If you're a woman, you want to come to Mars, you got to sign in.
Nah.
That's what the ladies want. They want their own world. They want to rule the world. So fine, we're going to Mars.
It's pissed me off. Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Girls go to, what is it? Girls go
to college to get more knowledge.
Girls go to college. Yeah, that's what it is. Fuck.
Wasn't Mars involved in that? Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Girls go to college to get more knowledge. Something go to Mars. No?
I think it was. Fuck, we're losing it, Billy.
Our memory's gone? Boys go to Jupiter. Can you talk while I look this up?
Yeah, I'm going to look for, Yeah, I got nothing.
That's just, I guess that's how it ends. Yeah, it's just boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Girls go to college to get more knowledge.
If like a really nerdy person, someone who has like no social skills, someone from Mars, they came up to you and was like, hey, like, how do you small talk? What would you say?
I just try to elevate it out of small talk as soon as possible.
Okay.
I just try to skip small talk, which works for some people, and some people get uncomfortable. But that's the risk you take.
All right. Let's do it right now. Okay, so we work together. We don't really talk, and then we ended up. So our meeting starts in 10 minutes, and then we're here.
Okay, we just settled in.
Yeah, we just settled in.
Okay. Yeah. So what's it like to be black? and then off we go. That's fireworks.
It's good and bad.
I'll actually try to like
it's
small
good
talk.
And bad.
Let me see if I can small talk.
All right.
Pretend like I don't know you. What day of the week is it? Because that matters.
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. All right. Hump day. I like hump day. It's right in the middle.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the week. Can kind of look forward to the weekend, but can still kind of reflect on last weekend. I'm excited. Thursday night football tomorrow. You like football?
Nah.
Oh. You like it's weird how they spell Wednesday, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of words that have the weird spelling.
So you're just not gonna you're just gonna talk? That's okay. That might work. I don't know. That was pretty bad.
All right, you do it then. Show me how to do it.
All right. Hey, so how's your day going?
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm tired.
You do anything fun last night or?
No, I just played NHL. Ate ice cream.
NHL, yeah. I used to love video games, but now I'm not a
faggot.
Damn,
I didn't think you had it in you.
I hate small talk.
Yeah, it's good. It made me laugh. Yeah, no, it's the worst. That's why you just go to big talk. But also, it is like I know we all hate small talk, but you kind of got to do it.
So
otherwise,
so necessary.
Yeah,
it really is.
People act like the weather is boring discussion. I enjoy I love discussions about the weather.
Yeah, I can't. Like if people are like, "Yo, we're hanging out at a bar," I can't do it unless it's like people that I'm like friends with. But like if we're just going to the bar to hang out with a bunch of people, I can't do it.
It's too loud.
Nah, I just don't. I can't.
Oh, you don't want to socialize that much.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I can't go and talk about nothing.
For sure.
You know, I can't do it.
Yeah, that's why all these like comic hangout stuff. I can't do it.
Yeah, no,
Like too many comics in a room is not good.
no.
It's just not fun. You know.
I just go to what I do when it's a comic hangout. I just go with like one or two of my friends, and I just talk to them the whole time because it's mainly about I feel like just people seeing your face.
Yeah, but then you got like everybody's talking about like the people over there, the people over there. Look at that guy. Do you remember him? Yeah, he's that idiot who one time told me I look cute in a pumpkin dress.
Fuck.
Something like that. But yeah. Also, this is kind of off topic, but I'd like to defend weathermen. You know how people are always getting mad at weathermen?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty amazing that we can get a pretty good estimate of what the weather's going to be every day for 10 days out. And people are, it's like whenever they get it mad, whenever they get it wrong, people get so mad. You said it was going to rain today. Now it's not raining. It's like, all right, it's pretty freaking hard to predict the future, which is what I'm doing every day.
This shit's annoying. They need to get the fuck together. They need to figure it out.
Why don't you just be grateful?
Just don't say nothing.
Just get over it. It's like, okay, he said it was gonna rain and now it's not raining. Adjust your stupid little freaking life. You'll be okay. Even if he said like, oh, it's gonna be sunny and then now it's raining. It's water. It's free water falling from the sky. Everyone always says they want nature. Rain is nature.
Could you imagine though if we didn't have weathermen, right? Just the hurricane comes out of nowhere. It's like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, exactly. Just all of a sudden it starts pouring. You're like, what is happening?
Yeah, because we know days in advance. Like, could you just imagine like a tsunami?
Just like every rainstorm, you're like, get the whole family. We got to leave. We got to evacuate. This is going to be serious.
Yeah, like
a half an hour later, it's sunny. You're like,
you have no idea what's going on. That would have sucked.
You know what would be really great is a weatherman like Trump. If like Trump was a weatherman and he just never admitted when he was wrong.
Yeah, he's like, well,
It'd be like, hey, Trump, you said it was going to rain today. It's not raining. He's like, no, it's raining.
Yeah.
You're not looking hard enough. It's raining.
He'd be like, the last guy would have said, William said anyways.
Yeah.
You would know.
Yeah. He'd be like, I didn't say that. I didn't say it wasn't going to rain.
Fucking Trump.
Two
assassination attempts. I wonder if that's going to continue. I hope it doesn't. I don't want to have to deal with that. I really hope it doesn't.
Yeah. So, but like, you think this assassination attempt was staged, right? If it wasn't staged, do you think that's legitimately just one guy who's like gone crazy, or do you think that there's more people behind that?
I think that there's more people.
Okay, so if that's the case, why do they want to kill this guy so bad?
Because I think people hate elitist. People hate like really rich people that are all for like really rich people.
He's not though.
Yes, he is, dude. What do you mean? He's cutting taxes for billionaires. That's insane. If you make over $400,
Bill Gates donated $60 million to the Harris campaign. Okay. George Soros, who's one of the richest men on the planet, has funded every Democratic campaign against Trump for a lot of money.
Okay, so
Mark Cuban goes on TV every day and says Trump is bad, evil orange man. There's plenty of rich people that hate Trump.
And these are all great people. They're all such good people.
Do you know any of these? George Soros is a great person.
I don't know who that is now.
How do you know Mark Cuban is a great person?
Because he owned the Mavs.
He did own the 2011 Mavs. Props to him.
People are like,
one of the greatest championship runs. I would go as far as to say the greatest playoff performance.
Oh, that was crazy. They beat Kobe and Brown, didn't they? And the Heat. They beat the Heat. Oh wait, no, I'm thinking about the Spurs. I think.
No. They beat Braun.
They beat Braun.
The Heat, Braun.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think they beat LA though.
I think so.
Maybe, but maybe no. Did they? Maybe they did. I don't know. But I was gonna say that performance by Dirk Nowitzki, I would probably say is the greatest playoff performance I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was great.
If the Yankees would have won, I would have given it to Giancarlo Stanton. you start. Actually, 2011 Eli was pretty dang good. I'm gonna have to give it to 2011 Eli.
The greatest performance?
The greatest playoff performance by a single, like throughout the playoffs.
You see what Big Papi did that whole run? That was nuts. He was going absolutely insane.
But I'm not gonna give it to him.
You got to give it to Big Pop.
No. Which one? 2013.
I remember he back.
I remember he went nuts. No, not. And he wasn't that crazy in 04. I don't think there was a year. I know what you're talking about. There was a year
they played the Yankees,
like 13 or something like that.
Nah, I'm telling you, it was the year that they played the Yankees. He was snapping. He was hitting
was he?
Yeah, he was like going nuts. He was fucking y'all up.
I mean, that guy's one of the greatest playoff hitters of all time. There's no denying it. But still, Eli Manning, 2011. Look it up.
I mean, he got bailed out by that freaky catch. So
by Manningham?
Yeah, that shit was crazy. The one on his helmet.
That was 2007.
Did they win that
year?
year?
Uneducated people I talked to.
They won that year, though, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about his performance in 2011. That was the second time.
Who'd they play?
Patriots.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Throughout that whole playoffs, they beat the Falcons, then they beat the Packers in Lambeau. Packers were 15-1. And then they beat the 49ers in Candlestick. And he played unbelievable. But 2011 Dirk was, how many straight free throws did he hit? Like 100?
I just thought about something funny.
What?
What do you bet on FanDuel?
DraftKings.
See how much money you lost.
For all time?
Yeah, all time. Can you see?
I can show you something.
Oh man, it's gonna be so.
I made a huge future bet on the New York Giants to win over 6.5 games. It's not looking good.
Oh,
it's crazy because they've they lose every time, but they're not like horrible. Like they're in pretty much every game besides the first one against Minnesota. So
I hate betting. Somebody, like especially a live bet, somebody will be cooking. They'll have, you need 10 rebounds. They got 8 rebounds in the first quarter. You put that bet in, they start acting crazy.
Oh no. Wow. So you want all time or this year?
All time.
Okay. All time I have gambled a total of $55,000.
Oh my gosh.
$55,187.05. Sorry, Mom, if you're listening. I have won a total of $51,543.75.
Oh, you're only down $4K.
So I am down, 3.6K all time. This year, I have been horrible. This year, I am down 2.1K.
Oh, yeah. I think it's time for you to call it.
Yeah,
I don't think.
And this is just one app. I used to use FanDuel, and that's going to be an even more. It's going to be an even bigger loss. But I've stopped gambling. I had to.
Have you?
Well, last week.
Okay.
But before that, I hadn't gambled in literally a month. And this was just my buddy was in town, and I was making little $25 bets.
I saw the worst beat ever. This guy, it was a baseball game. He had so the over was 7.5, and it was bases loaded. They were at 7. No, they were at 7. No, it was like they needed. So it was at 7.5. They were at 6, and the guy hits a grand slam, and not everyone runs all the way around the bases.
No.
Yeah,
they didn't count that.
No, they don't. He never touched home. He hit the home run walk off. It was like the 13th inning, so he just touched second. Yo, brutal.
I would have been fuming.
Yo,
I'd have thrown something at the TV. If that happened.
Yeah, I would have. Nah, they would have had to give me my bread.
I've had some bad beats, but that seems like the craziest one. I'm trying to think of any of my bad beats that you might know, but yeah, I don't know. I bet on Colorado 3 weeks, or I bet against Colorado 3 weeks ago when they won on that Hail Mary. That was annoying.
Oh my God, were you watching that live?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
I think I was texting you about it.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, I watched that. That was crazy.
That sucked eggs. All right, I think we're at an hour. We did it.
Damn, I was thinking, how the fuck did my phone go off? I had it on airplane mode.
You ready? You ready to peace?
Hold on 1 second.
In the arms of an angel.